Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. It's a really big day. Mr. Sinister has now moved into the latest Legends store, and Professor X is now a classic legend, so Professor X has moved over to the Classics store. So we're gonna do some draws today. We're not gonna blow the entire horde of tokens and command points that I have. We're going to draw until we get a 5-star or something like that. We're probably going to draw until we get a Mr. Sinister, but I don't want to go in too deep. So if we get a couple levels on Carnage or something, we'll probably stop. However, we have a lot of other tokens to draw, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to get into PvP. We're going to play a little bit in the Eye for an Eye event featuring Cyclops because, for one thing, we have a team with a championed, there we go, a champion Mr. Sinister on it, and for the new character release, he is basically super boosted, so we're going to take on that team and see how it goes. Hopefully we don't get completely annihilated. I think I have a plan to beat him. So let's get into the tokens first. We'll do that, level up our characters, and won't take too long to get through the tokens before we get to the big time draws for the legendaries. So let's go, starting at the back here. We've got a draw or two for the hunt with a shot at Vulture or Wasp as the featured character. So I changed a couple of settings, guys. Let me know how the quality is compared to previously. I think I worked out the glitches that I had before, but I also stepped up and down some of the video and audio quality settings, so make sure it's still decent to watch. Got a support token there. Couple draws in unstable ISO 8. Looking for that MODOK or Juggernaut would be the highlights here. Three-star Blade. If I set the frame rate a little too low, let me know. So by the way, Peggy is the current Crash of the Titans, but in just about a day and a half, it's going to be 4-star Captain Marvel, Carol. So I just maxed her out at level 370, so that should be hopefully a good one. But remind me who she faces in the Crash. I never seem to remember, or if they change it or not. So that'll be a fun one. We'll come back to the latest legends. We'll do a bunch of mighty tokens today too. Okay, 16 elite tokens. We'll do the quick draw starting with a 3-star. Doc Ock as well. Star-Lord and Falcon doing good on the 3 stars again. And we got a Gambit in there. All right, so shards among different characters. I think I need to take my target hero off of Cyclops pretty soon. We'll let him get filled up to another level before we do that. 14 heroics, about 1 in 16 odds of a 4-star, so there's a decent chance we have a shot at one here today. And there it is already. Got the 4-star, guys. Go. Got a Mordo. Nice hit. That'll be a decent level for him. We're going to pull about double the odds of getting a 4-star from the Mighty token, so we might get 1 or 2 there, I hope. 3-star Storm, another 3-star for Punisher. And the daily draw is just a 2-star, so let's move on over to the Mighty tokens. I'm going to pull 14 of these. That might be interrupted a little bit because we'll probably get 3-star Cyclops up to his target level, and then we'll switch him out of bonus heroes or target heroes. So, all right, we're going to do, I guess we'll do 14 of these, 2 intervals of 7 essentially. So we'll draw down to 22 tokens. Let's see if we can get a 4-star within the first 7 tries. I have multiple 3-stars set as my bonus hero. Nobody in particular is the highest priority. Oop, there was Cyclops right there. Did that? I don't think we're quite there yet. I didn't look at the number. Gamora. Come on, 4-star. Not yet. Oh, 279. So we got a little bit to go there. Iron Man. There is the first 4-star from the Mighty Tokens. Who do you think it's going to be? 3, 2, 1. 4-star Ghost Rider. Nice hit. 292. Let's take Cyclops off and I can get the other 4. I don't want to get too far over on his. Target heroes. Sorry, there we go. Okay, 6 more draws. Can we do it again and get that 4-star? Last 2. Maybe we'll just get 1 4-star today from the Mighties. And we'll stop there because if we're due a little bit of luck, let's save it for the latest Legends. We'll do it there. Real quick, I hate to take the moment to do this, but it's kind of the planning side of things. Let's do a couple of standards until I get the shards I need on Cyclops there. There it is. All right. Oh, we went over. Big surprise. Well done, Rick. All right. It's time, guys. We're going to do the latest Legends draws. We're going to draw until we get a 5-star. It could be Beta Ray Bill. It could be Carnage. And it could be the new Mr. Sinister. We are trying to really just get 1 cover of Mr. Sinister so we can get him rostered. And then we'll be ready for the essential node for PvE and not have to miss out a bunch of points in the story mode of the game. Now, we do have Beta Ray Bill and Carnage both champed, so I don't need to get a lot of levels in those guys. I'm actually kind of going to wait, planning to wait until Carnage rotates out to do the rest of all these pulls, but there's no reason to miss any time where we could get Sinister going. So, let's do this. We've been waiting a long time. Let's get Sinister drawn. Let's try to do it within the first 7 pulls if we can. We're at 106. I need to make a quick note of this, where we started anyway, and where we get to. So I'll know when to stop. If I can't put on the brakes and just have to keep going, then I'll know where we're at. All right. Let's get into draw number 1 and see how many draws it takes to get a 5-star, and go ahead and guess how many draws it takes to get the 5 and who it's going to be when we do. Here comes draw number 1. Let's go, viewer luck. Hit it. All right, starting with the 4-star, and it is Infinity War Spider-Man. That means I have to re-roster a duplicate of him starting now. Sounds fine. Oh yeah, we're going to earn shards for Okoye as we go. That's also a really good thing. Draw number 2, guys. Another Ghost Rider. I'll take it. Number 3 is a Luke Cage. All right, here comes draw number 4. Did anybody guess 4 draws to get the 5-star? Hit it. Not yet. Mysterio. All right. Nice hit on a newer character. Next one. Another Ghost Rider. Is that a little crazy or what? A lot of him today. Is he upcoming as a 4-star essential or something in an event? Sometimes I feel like they have higher odds even if they don't. All right. We've drawn 5 so far. Number 6 was it. We got the 5-star, guys. Way to bring in the viewer luck to get this within the first 7 hits. And it's guaranteed to be Carnage or Beta Ray Bill or the brand new Mr. Sinister. Nice job. Who do you think it's going to be? We're going to draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a level on Carnage. Okay, that's fine. He is really pretty strong with match damage, and I really think he's underrated for what people have said so far, where he gets that extra turn is just really massive for building up AP, and of course another turn of damage from 5-star characters is a big deal. So we got a Carnage now. It feels like the odds are in favor of getting one of the other 2 guys after that. So let's keep going and see if we can do it again. Hit back-to-back 5s only on your favorite lucky crazy man Rick's channel, I guess. That's where it happens. Hopefully you guys run this good as well. Let me know if you're doing draws, how it's going for you, if you've saved up or if you're going to continue to save up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a Beta Ray Bill level. Fantastic. Okay, claim it. Now, I said we were going to stop and I could pull more tokens again on the next video. Oh, man, I don't think we can stop, guys. Can we? Okay, so here's a rule, though. If we're going to continue, we have to stop. If I get a Carnage, we have to stop. If we get Bill, we have to stop. Well, no matter what. No matter who we get next, we have to stop. Root for Sinister. Let's go. There's a level on Shuri. That's going to be great because when she gets up to her next 400 shards, I can finally take her off as my bonus hero, target hero, and put it on somebody else. After all this time. And there's another 5-star right after Red Hulk. Unbelievable pulls, guys. Okay, count this down. Let's all concentrate on Sinister and see if we can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. It's another Beta Ray Bill. We have to stop. That is tremendous luck. What we'll do is we'll do 7 more draws, or we'll draw until we get another 5-star on the next video, and you guys can help me root for Mr. Sinister then. But getting 2 Bills and 1 Carnage and that many number of pulls is really pretty good. Let's hold it right there. Wow, nice one. Okay, so make a quick note of what we did here. Well done, guys. All right, so we have to level up all of our characters. Let's go do that now, and then we'll get into the PvP action and see if we can beat a Sinister, since we're not going to be able to play one today, but we'll be able to get him by my next video. I'm pretty certain about that. You know, if I draw a Carnage, I won't stop until we get a Sinister. I can't promise that, but chances are good. Did you guys get Sinister rostered? Do you have any legendary draws saved up for today, or are you going to wait till Carnage rotates out? I do want to wait till Carnage rotates out, but I can't wait too long because of the PvE going to require Sinister at some point soon. Could sit out that event, or go down a clearance level, but I don't like to do that. Are the 2s done? The 2s look good. I have to reset Thor and then Ares at some point. Great, let's go to the 3-stars. What do we have for 3s? 50 3-stars. Been a couple days since I've done videos again, so things have added up. Legendary from Ragnarok. Shards for Yondu from Star-Lord. Huh. That's cool to get at those levels where it's 2 different Hulks in a row from 3-star Hulk. Got the totally awesome and the main event there. See if either set of those shards work out to a 4-star level. Get to that in a little bit. Train Electra up. Oh, my duplicate just starting for Electra. Mighty token from Storm. Trying to speed this up a little bit, guys. I know you want to get into the PvP action. Legendary from 3-star Rocket and Groot, and I actually could probably sell my max champ that I have on hand since that one's getting up there. Cyclops level, and the shards that we saved up. And went just a little over. I'm not too worried about those extra 4 shards. Man, looks like I need to get busy rostering some 3-star duplicates. I'll do that later. Let's go to the 4s. Got up to 16 4-stars today. Red Hulk moves up nicely. Shuri. Bunch of hero points, 250, and she's at 359. So going up to 360 will reward 250 shards for Okoye, and that'll be the last shards that she earns for a 5-star, and the rest of the rewards are just normal but pretty big ones. And so I'll probably take my target hero off of her when we get that next level in, and we're at 355 out of 400 shards, so that shouldn't take too much longer. Let's go down to Mysterio. He needs only 25 shards. Where am I going to get those from? Probably not from the store. They'll just come randomly from somewhere. Luke Cage has a legendary next. All right, we'll do Ghost Rider. 3 in a row is pretty nuts. He gets up to 338 with some 5-star Ghost Rider shards. Mordo with the 5,000 ISO and Doctor Strange shards next. Good rewards for Wasp and Miles with 7 CP. CP's going up pretty quickly now. Command points coming up next for Magic. Here is Medusa, level for my... Oh, cool. I forgot already that Medusa's coming around on my duplicate to level 280. And so we get a Black Bolt cover from those shards. That's really cool. Level him up once, and we'll take an additional shard level to 281 on my rebuild of Medusa. She's just so far ahead, way lucky on her draws compared to anyone else. And I have a day to roster Marvel. I can't mess that up. You know what we're going to do, guys? I thought we have a Deadpool we can sell too. Let's go ahead. Let's sell this Deadpool. Just to make a roster slot available, and then we'll go down to Rocket and Groot as well. 266. It doesn't bother with the shards I have. That'll stick with the character in general. And there we go. Now we have a couple of slots. I just don't want to risk something causing me to miss rostering that Captain Marvel. And there we go. All right. What else do we have for shards here? A couple characters worth. I think I could have used... I'll wait until we know what color we really need in case I get hot on black. We'll level up Mystique. Main event Hulk. 10,000 ISO. Next reward is 10 command points. And as you know, we have that Black Bolt cover. Level him up for 250 hero points, and he hits level 358. LT is next. real quick. I like to see 15,287 damage from 10 green, but if you qualify for his team damage, it's 29,124 if you have the 10 green required plus 5 AP in all colors. Man, that's just really pretty good. That's one of the strongest, if not the strongest, team damage abilities in the game. All right, cool. So I think we have everything leveled up that we need, except for the 5 stars. So we're down to Carnage. Hero points to go to 358. LT is next, and only 150 shards to another level for him. And 2 levels on Beta Ray Bill is pretty crazy. 50 shards shy for another level as well. Goes to 454. LT next. Look at that health. Already approaching 70,000. He's at 69,060. Cool. And now the multiple hit damage from Scuttlebutt deals 8633 to 4 random enemies, or 4 random hits of that amount. Is really pretty great. And Clash of the Worthy is now 12,662. It was just a little over like 12,002 or 300 before. And creates 1 strength 575 projectile whenever he or his allies takes damage. That is just awesome. Love to get him leveled up. Let's get into some action. Qualify this lightning round really quickly since it just opened, and we'll touch base on that later. Okay, let's get into eye for an eye. And I think what we'll do today is just fight a couple of normal fights, and then we'll save our amazing defeat for last against the champion Mr. Sinister with the super boost. So let's just go on in here, and we'll take on a normal team. Can we beat this team here with what we want to do? Probably not. Let's look for some normal teams. Something like that is fine. Maybe Black Bolt will get his mega AoE off against us. I did want to play some 4 stars today too, since there some cool ones are boosted. And all right, so let's bring in Ghost. She's actually pretty cool with her match damage, and we need a 4-star that can do some more damage. I'll save Wiccan for another play. Well, this will be a major challenge. We're going to see if we can win with this team. One thing about Ghost is she has very high match damage when she doesn't have her countdown out while in normal cases. So for example, Emma has 241 as her highest match damage. Ghost is already boosted to 924. Pretty awesome. So what do we want to do here? We want to go for purple and red are going to be the biggest deals because of Ghost's big damage ability, and with red and her opportunity to turn invisible with purple. Black Bolt's going to charge whatever is most present on the board every turn, so... Oh, lucky drop there, big time. Look at that. Working really well on Cyclops, and now we are ready to fire this off. It does 11,000 damage, but if Ghost is invisible, it does 27,700. So you really want to wait and play that red until you can get her turned invisible. If you can. If you can't and you're running way ahead on red, you can fire it, because whenever you play an ability, she places a 3-turn countdown tile that grants 6 red AP when it counts down. So if you play red early and can keep that countdown safe, you're going to earn a lot of red again quickly. But we'll wait to play it. I think we can get that purple over there next. I just can't let the enemy team get a... Oops, I should have taken the match 4 in green. Good grief. Sorry, I was deep into some sentence there and missed the obvious. But okay, we have our purple and red ready to play. And don't forget, though, when you do play an ability, Ghost's match damage goes back down to normal while the countdown's on the board. So let's actually just keep working on Cyclops until he's about out. Oh man, maybe I should have gone invisible. Rick. Missing that green was not good. We can't win this with Emma Frost. What? Oh man, how funny. Okay. Not good. I hope you hope you got the info out of that, and it was a very good case of what not to do. Jeez, and I want to get Ghost in a match, but I think you get it. We'll wait on that. I want to test something out with Wiccan and Professor X. I don't think it works, but we're gonna try this. And once Wiccan has 6 AP in each color, he will transform into the Demiurge, and then every match that he makes will be a line break match, like a match 4, instead of just a normal match 3. Well, Professor X has that passive where he adds damage onto any match 4. I don't think the Demiurge match line break is going to qualify for that, but let's see if we can win with this team. And maybe that's a fine team we're going to play, but I don't think we're going to take on that group. Keep going here. Let's move these guys off and pick a different team that might make some enemy special tiles if we can do that. No, that's probably not a good test in case they get really lucky. All right, here we go. So we're going to go for line breaks, but then more so for the AP that we need to test things out. So, all right, we're going to try to take out Cyclops first, and definitely want to get ahead on green. Nice that Professor X has a stronger green match damage than Wiccan, so we can keep Wiccan a little safer until we get our AP all met. That was a good move. I should have done that one. Green, red, maybe yellow. There we go. So match 4s will qualify us for the signal boost. And I kind of want Banner on their team to get his black plate where it will create a bunch of attack tiles. And then we're short on black myself. Maybe they'll take that black, couple of black matches on the board. Okay, better match that away. I do want the green, but there's the smartest guy in the room for the attack tiles. I want those because Wiccan's green ability will destroy columns and then continue destroying columns while it hits enemy special tiles. So all we need to do is get one red and one black, and Wiccan will stay in the front and transform into the Demiurge. All right, this last match right here should do it. Right when they match away the remaining enemy special tiles. So we need one black. Perfect timing right here. Check this out. All right, so we're going to move over to Banner. We'll go ahead and play Chain Lightning in this column to destroy his countdown, which means we should get an additional column destroyed. Nice. Now, all right, so I wanted to test it out if the line breaks qualify for Professor X and his additional damage. It looks like they don't. Didn't seem like it should, but I thought we'd better find out if it does. We'll play Wiccan's Magical Barrier for countdowns. They will return health when we match them away, which is really good because he's forcing himself to the front, and it's fun to kind of go for those tiles with the match 4s that we're doing. We'll go ahead and do a summon Cyclops here to destroy that row. Shoot out the Magical Barrier countdown for health back. Wiccan will destroy that, shoot out the row. It's a lot of fun playing him in this scenario. If you can get your health back, it's just really pretty great. Probably should wait on that since I have those nice matches in the middle. This thing's about over. There it is. Hey, that worked pretty fun. It was a good test anyway to see if we'd qualify for that extra damage. And now let's go into see if we can play another boosted 4-star, and then we'll take on our feature battle here. We've got boosted Luke Cage, and I think so he'll be pretty good for yellow, red. We'll use Cyclops black, and so purple, green, and well, trying to decide who we should use. Daredevil often works pretty good with Luke Cage. But we just don't have a blue is what I'm trying to think of. Purple, green, blue would be best, but might not be worth it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just forgo the purple and play our Beta Ray Bill that just moved up a few levels. Let's do it. We'll have projectiles all over the place. If the enemy fires an ability, Luke Cage will produce a projectile, and they're pretty strong. Okay. So after this match, we'll take on Mr. Sinister to see if we have any chance at winning it all. Destroy a projectile, we will earn 1 green and 1 blue AP. Same thing if the enemy team destroys one. Makes Bill just way a little overpowered, maybe. We'll see. I definitely want him as one of my higher level champions on my team if I can do that. So normally you want to kind of avoid your own projectiles. I think when you play with Beta Ray Bill, it's alright to match a couple of them because of the AP that you generate. Sets up a green match. We'll see if they take it. Yep. We do need to watch out for purple. Star-Lord can... Man, he's got 12 green. How did I let that happen already? He's going to destroy some of the board and some of our projectiles. We're going to earn the AP for them, but yeah, that's not good. With our countdown out there, we earned them all back quite quickly, so that's really good. Let's go over to, who do we want to take on? Probably, let's hit Star-Lord. And we'll go ahead with Scuttlebutt now. If we happen to get 2 hits on Cyclops, he'll be out. We did get 2 hits on him, and then 2 hits on 1 each on the other guys. I think it was an alright choice to just forget about the purple for a little bit. We're doing well in this match despite my errors. And let's see if we can play Luke Cage here. So here's a spot where it might be pretty helpful. We'll play his Hero for Hire, and it'll fortify special tiles and then deal damage based on how many are fortified. And so with all the protect tiles on the board, check this out. That is a knockout blow for Star-Lord. And of course, as you see, we got a couple of our protect tiles fortified so we can match them and still get the benefit of them being matched. And Bill's just ready to win. I do want to get one more red so that we can, or two red so we can play Luke Cage's ability. His red ability is very strong. We need to be careful though so Cap doesn't get the red. He'll go for it. Might have given it to him just now. Wow, how lucky. He set us up for a match 4 in red. We'll take it. He played Man Without a Country on red randomly. So it took red AP away, and for the duration of that countdown, we can't play a red ability. Of all the luck, that's what happened. That's pretty standard, don't you think? So what do? I want to have him set me up with the red match. All right. We've done it. We matched away his countdown. Luckily that worked out. And now I think we can end things. Check this out from 4-star Luke Cage. A bunch of Fiddle Faddle deals 34,923 damage. Or if the enemy does not have a strike, protect, or attack tile on the board, it does 55,800 plus. That should have been a win. Oh, he had the strike tile out there. Close enough. Wow. Pretty decent team, actually. Fun to get a good run in with our Beta Ray Bill leveled up a little bit, and now it's time we're going to take on the not only championed Mr. Sinister, but super boosted in PvP, and we also have Vulture to deal with, so we'll have a plan for that. We'll bring in Archangel just to make sure Vulture doesn't get out of control going airborne, and as long as we can keep Archangel alive, we won't have much of a problem. But who else do we want to bring in here against Sinister? So we've got pretty much a perfect rainbow color team. I think we better go for, we can let him do yellow, and then red and black pretty much make the most sense for, we'll see, red and blue with Archangel. So I guess it's just red and purple that we should try to get. And there's not a lot of excellent red and purple combos in the 5-stars, actually. Let's go with we're gonna have to be able to do a lot of damage over time to get through that health pool. That's the only thing I'm worried about. This is going to take some work. Let's see if this team can do it. $133,000 health on enemy Sinister is pretty crazy. I think what we'll do, though, is target Cyclops first. Now, we better do the big damage on Sinister while we can, because when he gets any black AP, check this out. Original Sinister, when he has 3 black AP and we try to deal enough damage, when it takes over 11,000 damage to do this, but he will create 2 trap tiles no, when we try to deal 13,000 plus damage, he'll negate 11,000 plus of it, and then the traps he creates do 4,430 each. when matched by either team. That's already pretty tough at the super boosted levels. And then if we fire a power, he creates 3 trap tiles that will destroy AP, or if we have enough, they'll steal it for their team. And then Behold is the big time damage thing. Man, this is going to be nuts. If he plays this blue, there's it creates 3 trap tiles, and then if either team matches, the Behold traps, all the traps on the board will deal 6,700 each, up to 8. And if you want to add that up, that is a whole lot of damage. Let's go. We do have the ability to stun with our blue from Archangel. So keeping him away from black will be very important. I do want to get a jump on red, though, so we could get Gambit's red ability going. We have our purple qualified. That can override any special tiles. I don't think we're going to need to worry about specials very much in this matchup. If they get black and then Vulture tries to go airborne, it won't be that bad of a thing, because they will spend the black AP to send him up into the air, and then Archangel will catch him and stun and damage him. So I don't mind them getting a little bit of black, although I do like Archangel's black ability. I think it's very underrated. Oh, man. Okay, so Vulture's using the black to go airborne, thankfully. So now Archangel has caught him and has dealt some damage. Cool. Let's start in with aces and eights. First cast of that doesn't do much, but... oh yeah, we fired an ability and now those traps are on the board. So, maybe that wasn't the best move, because now we can run into those traps that steal AP. Well, we'll go here. Hopefully they'll send Vulture airborne again in a second. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, so let's now stun Sinister. I think he should have been made with a anti-stun ability. That way he doesn't create any trap tiles while we're playing abilities. I think we better move over and start damaging Cyclops a little bit. Okay, we have Cyclops out. That's great. Sinister does have 3 black, so we have to be very careful. But we're keeping him away from blue pretty well. There's a critical down there. Let's get rid of it if I can't match it. All right, we're looking pretty good so far. He has 6 black. Let's let him... yeah, let's let him use that to deflect a damage ability. Let's see what happens. Yikes, that's probably really bad for me. He got 6 blue. We can't let him get any more blue. There we go. We hit a original Sinister trap. Archangel's starting to take too much damage. This is going to be close, I think. We did disarm some traps, as you noticed with the cast of those countdowns. Do we have a Gambit match? I don't think we do. This could be it. Let's see if we can win. Got the win. What a challenge. I think Sinister is going to be pretty tough if you allow him to get a lot of traps played, guys. Let me know what you think, and we'll try to get our own Mr. Sinister rostered on our next video and look for more opponents to fight and take him on and see how things are going for other people who have gotten him into action already so far. Well, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate the viewer luck on the draws for the latest Legends. Tell me in the comments how it's going for you guys, if you're doing any draws or if you're waiting, or what your horde looks like, or anything. Appreciate it. Make sure and hit the MPQ icon on the left side of the screen to become a subscriber if you're not already, and tell your alliance mates to check it out if you think that they would enjoy it. Have a good one. See you next time.